Hey guys, what's up? Back again with, and actually, you know what, no, let's not even get to the intro, guys. If you've seen my unboxing for this, then you know I said I'd be doing the review soon. And I was intending to do that yesterday, but yesterday I got mixed up with a whole bunch of jumbling stuff. Let's not even get to jumbling either. At least I'm getting to the review now. So yeah, guys, it's going to be the same style as I did with Naruto Shippuden Movie bonds. As you can see over here, you know, we've got the cool little DVD menu. It's actually not that bad. And you know what? As far as the story goes to Inheritance of the Will of Fire, or if you guys really want me to do this again, there's the DVD. In case you can't see the characters very well, I'll just put it in right there. So yeah, Inheritance of the Will of Fire. What did I think of it? Story-wise, it improved a lot better than Overworld Bonds did. That's all I'm going to say. Story-wise, it was really, really good. It was better, and it was actually more original too. That's one thing I'm going to say. I felt more intrigued with this one than I did with Bonds. Because with Bonds, like you remember watching my review, I did say I had nitpicks about the movie. This one I don't really feel like I have that many not even that many. I don't have any nitpicks on this movie at all. Aside from the whole, I feel like the timing could have been a little bit extended. Maybe it could have been like an hour and 40 minutes rather than having an hour and 30 minutes. But that's just me. And that right there is the story part. So that's the plus part. And now let's get to the DVD, which I should have gotten over with first, but I'll show you guys. You know, like before, you have the play menu, and it's all different this time too. It's not like how Bonds was. Well, aside from the whole image, you know, you have the Will of Fire, and in Japanese, it's actually called the Inheritors of the Will of Fire, which I thought was going to be the title, but they decided to take out the Inheritors of and just put the Will of Fire because I can tell why. The title was too long. But anyway. Okay, so let's see. You have the play. Now, when you go to scenes, it's a little bit weird. Because unlike Bond, this is what it does. The scenes are right below it. It's not like going to another scene. It's pretty much the same thing. And you have the scenes right over here. So that, to me, was kind of interesting. Now, like, you have the 4 scenes, and then, you know, scenes 1 to 4, scenes 5 to 8, scenes 9 to 12, and then scenes 9 to 16. So the way this is all set up is a little bit different. And the same with, and it's not just with the scenes, it's also with the setup menu too. You see, like it'll, like when you click it, it'll have that instead of just going to a different screen. So you have like the English, and this is kind of hilarious. English with English subtitles, Japanese by itself, or Japanese with English subtitles. I find the English with English subtitles kind of hilarious though. Like literally, you don't know English, and you're watching the movie in English. That'd be hilarious, but still. And then you have the extras, which is funny because it feels like it's more or less, a little bit more or less than what Bond's had. Because Bond at least had like at least like the art gallery stuff, which wasn't bad, but I felt like they could have done a little bit better with the extras. But here they have just like, you know, just a Japanese trailer, not English trailer like you had in Bonds. Well, in Bonds you had both the English and the Japanese. Here, however, you only have the Japanese trailer, and you have the more from Viz, which is Neon Ally. It's pretty much like their own little television network or something. It's a television network thing. If you guys saw my, you know, my unboxing for this, then you obviously know what I'm talking about. And it's like a 24-hour live, I don't know, it's not a live stream, but it's like a streaming thing, 24-hour, like 24/7. Like, you know, watch all your favorite shows like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Death Note. All that stuff is there, and, you know, Fairy Tail, which I still have to catch up on, surprisingly. But, I mean, you know, the DVD menu, I'm not gonna lie, it's okay. I mean, I'd probably have, I mean, you know, the story, I'd have to give it a 5. Actually, no, not even a 5, a 4.5. Because I remember when I was doing my review for Bond, I'd given the story a 3.5. But The story for this being a vast improvement over the last movie, it gets a 4.5. Just brilliant story, brilliant script, brilliant idea. And it wasn't the same thing. It was something different because if you guys have noticed something that was in the Naruto movies, it was like, alright, Naruto has to tell someone who's not believing in themselves, like, go for it, don't give up, never give up. That's not in here that much. Well, actually, it kind of is a little bit, not like too much. It's like, and it's not focusing on somebody who's not believing in himself. That's why I generally like this movie better. Well, and I'd probably have to say that this is probably like my second favorite movie. It used to be number one, but until I saw Blood Prison, which won't be out in English for another 2 years, but I saw it and I saw the subs for it, and I must say that one was really, really good. That one probably gets my... Actually, no. This one kind of had a little rivalry between that and Blood Prison because I can't really think which one's the better one between the two of them. I mean, generally both of the stories are good, and let's see. And now let's get down to the third part of this whole thing. What they could have done to get this stuff better. Well, actually, not to get this stuff better, but pretty much like, what could have made the product better. The DVD menu itself is just the only thing I have to say. Because, and it's funny because the problem I had with Bonds was the movie itself. But here, it's something completely different. It's the DVD menu. I feel like they could have done but then again, I do get the reason why. It's because this was announced late August. So, spending about 2 months putting this all together, it's kind of, I mean, and I'm coming from a filmmaking standpoint because I know when it comes to making DVDs, it's not that easy. It really isn't that easy. So, getting through the DVD setup menus and all, I mean, I can tell they were in a rush. Because because I know this thing had also come out in Europe too, so Europe, I think, Europe gets it first. I'm just saying, Europe gets everything first. Europe, Japan. But, you know what, guys? Overall, let's just say this. And I forgot to mention of the product itself, which I guess is my number 4. So the product itself is pretty much, the combination between the story and... Well, actually, no, it's everything. So the product itself for Naruto Shippuden, the movie The Wheel of Fire, is actually really, really good. A lot better as far as comparing it to Bonds. And generally one of my favorite Naruto movies that I've seen since The Land of Snow, and the one I just mentioned recently, which is whatchamacallit? Crap. Oh, Blood Prison. First Shippuden movie, some parts of it anyway. Bond, I'm not gonna lie, but like I mentioned, the Bond was okay, it wasn't bad or anything. But, generally guys, that's all I have to say about Naruto Shippuden, the movie Wheel of Fire. If you guys need to know where you want to pick this up, they are selling it at Walmart for roughly $15. So it's cheaper than what you get for most DVDs. And, I mean, I know this thing has also come out on Blu-ray, but I haven't seen a Blu-ray version of this at Walmart. So I'm guessing the Blu-ray version you're gonna have to buy it online. That's what I'm thinking. If you guys have ran into this over here, like in Blu-ray at like Walmart or Target or anywhere, you know what? Let me know about it. But still, I got what I've wanted, and I mentioned it up before, guys. I was gonna get this as soon as it came out, and I got it. Now, and as far as the next Naruto Shippuden movie goes, Naruto, the movie, The Lost Tower. Yeah, we're not gonna bring that up. Although, if you guys really want me to, I'll bring it up. It's gonna be up to you guys. I'm just gonna have to rewatch that, and then I'll make my judgment if I want to buy it on DVD or not next year. But overall, guys, Naruto Shippuden, the movie The Wheel of Fire, which I mentioned 7 times by now already. I'm gonna have to give it guys, drum roll for me, please. A 4 out of 5. Actually, no. Yeah, a 4 out of 5. So it vastly improved over Bonds. Story-wise, it was good. DVD menu itself could have been a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. But I still liked what they did. They were trying to... I get the reason why, because they wanted it to be a little bit different compared to what they did with Bonds. So, the creativity standpoint on DVD menu, I get. So, yeah. That's all I have to say, guys. Remember, 4 out of 5 for this. And if you guys really want to check this out, go to Walmart. They're selling it for $15. And if you wanted to get it on Blu-ray, it's only $17. So there's only like a $2 difference between the two. And guys, that's pretty much it. I'm Shirag, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.